First question for JB. Could you just take us through the touchdown return and just what momentum giver to your team that was?
Oh man, it felt great. On the first return, I kind of saw the kickoff flow to the right side. I kind of knew, I was like, maybe this gonna work, the play that we ran, and I told the coach, and he believed in me, and I believed in my team that they was gonna make those blocks, and it came out to be a good play for us.
And you're one of the leaders on the team. What was just the mood of the team after they were able to kind of in semi-fluke way be able to get back into the game and force overtime?
I felt like it pushed a lot of momentum. A lot of the kids on the kickoff return really knew that we was gonna do something with that play, and it really put some momentum in the offense and defense, and we came out with a good victory.
Question for Greg, please. Greg, could you just take us through your night tonight and how you felt like you performed?
Yeah, my O-line blocked their butt off tonight, opened some holes for me. I got 2 touchdowns, but I can't be fumbling like that. I put us in the hole. The game should have been over, but stuff happens, and we got the victory tonight.
And, you've said that now twice this year about the fumbles. How are you able to be able to improve on that and turn that going forward?
Just put 2 hands on the ball in contact and hold the ball tight.
And then a couple questions for Lucas, please. Lucas, could you just take us through the overtime and Coach calling your number and putting the game in your hands and you being able to make those plays?
Well, I think Coach had all faith in me, and I'm happy that he did. But we went out there, and our O-line played well, and in overtime they really gave me time to throw the ball. The receivers were making plays, and it was a team thing, and we were ready once we knew OT was coming, and we were ready to go.
Could you just take us into the huddle in overtime and how you calmed everybody down, or what the huddle was like going into that overtime with the momentum clearly in there?
Yeah, we just knew we had to take it one play at a time. Yeah, they had the momentum, but we had Greg right next to me. We had Dan out there, our whole line. We knew what we could do, and if we took it one play at a time, that we would come out successful.
Last question for me. Could you just take us through a little bit about not being the starter coming out of camp, but then keeping your momentum, your head in the game, everything, and you come to this big play and this big time, and you're able to perform. Could you just take us through just your mental perspective in that process?
Yeah, well, you just got to go after every day like you're a starter. When you're in practice, you got to prepare. And, my number was called tonight, and I'm just happy that I was able to do my best part to help this team win and, just be ready when I was called on.
Congratulations on the win. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Paul. Next, we'll go to Bryce.
Just one for Lucas. On the scale, where does this game fall on a craziness scale of 1 to 10?
And that was probably the most exciting end of a football game I've probably ever been a part of. And it makes it so much better just knowing all the work that everybody's put in winter and spring and summer, and just to get a big win like that at the last second, it's a 10. It was awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bryce. We'll finish up with Kurt, and then we'll bring in 2 more players.
Hey, Lucas, can you talk about Coach Hoke said that he was going to try and calm you down, and you ended up calming him down. What were you saying to him, and why were you, kind of at peace during the moment?
Man, because I just came up to Coach and I said, Coach, don't worry, we got you. Like, he had all faith in us. And it was just, we went out there in overtime and executed our plays. And, I just told Coach when we were going out there, Coach, we got you. And, we took care of business.
Also, can you talk about that one big 54-yard run and kind of what set that up and how much that was an impact on the game?
Yeah, well, they were flowing down hard. So, I was in the game plan to be aggressive with my pulls. And, yeah, I made the one dude miss in the hole, and I took off. Got caught, but it was a good momentum swing for us, and you know, I was just happy I was able to make the play for our team in that moment.
Question for Sargon. You know, last year you were your big plays were in the passing game as a linebacker. This year you've been blitzing a lot and causing havoc. Just is there anything that you can't do on the field?
Well, it's up to Coach Maddox. You know, he puts me in a good spot to make plays, so I just try to execute what he's doing for me.
And then could you tell us a little bit about, you know, the punt coverage and, you know, after their big play, you guys were able to bottle them up. Was there anything you did differently, or is it just a matter of making the tackle?
Yeah, it's just making the tackle, making sure that I keep him on my left shoulder. Coach Deke always makes that a huge point. So I was trying to make sure that we fan and cover and make sure we cover the field. And I saw that he beat one tackler, and so I was trying to make sure I maintained my leverage and got him down.
Question for Cam, please. Cam, coming into the game, Utah did a really good job of, you know, protecting the quarterback, not allowing them to get a lot of hits, etc. How were you so successful as a defense being able to put pressure on the QBs?
Yeah, we knew coming into the game they were going to have a good offensive line. They were going to be physical. You know, we just kind of we were just relentless this game. I think we prepared really well, and it all just paid off in the end.
And your defensive line group, a lot of rotations, a lot of snaps for a lot of players. Could you just speak to the depth of that unit and everyone being able to participate tonight?
Yeah, you know, I think we're a really well-coached group, and, you know, comes game time, that really pays off. We have a lot of players that could step up and play a huge role in this defense.
Congratulations on the win. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. Next we'll go to Kirk.
Hey, Cameron, can you talk about what difference it made when they changed quarterbacks and how much more challenging that was for you guys?
Yeah, you know, I think I believe Byrne, number 12, he was more of a you know, pocket, you know, stay in the pocket, bounce out, break contain late player. Where when number 7 stepped in, he was kind of just kind of going freestyle. You know, he was breaking contain, and you know, was a lot better or a lot more mobile than number 12 was, and it just kept us on our heels. But I think we responded very well.
Tell me about your emotions there at the end when it's up for film review on whether that's a catch or not, and whether you guys get the win or it's still tied.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Tell me what your emotions were there at the end when you're having to watch the video replay to see if you're going to win or if it's still tied.
Oh man, I still can't believe it. You know, I mean, when it was official, I was so excited. I don't even know what was going through my mind, but it was just a great team win, and I'm excited to keep this season rolling.